What's going on? This video is a self-reflection video. I'ma say it. I don't think I'm gonna be dating for the rest of the summer and probably for the rest of the year because it's just not working for me at all, and I'm the common denominator, so I'm gonna focus on what I need to be doing to better my life. And also just, I'm tired. I just am at the point where it's just like, this is really draining. And I'm putting unnecessary attention, unnecessary energy into something that's just like not logically sound for me to be doing at this point. So I'm gonna remove myself because I'm the problem. I'm the common denominator. And I think like when you're able to self-reflect, like I think some of us need to do that more instead of like, because again, when I look at what we're talking about and I look at the video request and the Twitter conversations and the Twitter spaces I've been in, even to the Big O lives, like, and all the stuff that I'm talking about with other people that I know, whether those are my friends, family, and people at work, like, so many of us want love, but can't find love or don't know how to receive love, don't know how to accept love, and don't know how to give love. It's just so many things going on, and it's just like, you know what? But we keep having the same, like in my experience, I keep running into the same stuff. Like, number one, I'm always the placeholder, right? Like, I'm always like the second, third, fourth, fifth, who knows, runner up, but never actually the person that the other person actively wants and chooses. And then I realized, holy shit, I don't actively want and choose myself a lot of times. So like, how can I expect? No wonder I don't understand. So like, just being real, no, I'm not saying that this is everybody's, case and situation and scenario, and there's no one fits all approach to healing, but I'm taking this route for me on a personal level for myself because I'm tired. Like, this shit is whack. And I remember like when I was a teenager, because in my past life when I had to cosplay, it's just I didn't date, I didn't have sex, I didn't do any of that. So a lot of what I'm going through is what people went through when they were like 14, 15, 16, 17. And it's just like everyone else is like, well, we've already been through all those heartbreaks. Yeah, because you had your milestones when you were supposed to have your milestones. Or, I'm not going to say supposed to, but like the stereotypical time frame that is common for most folks is like, okay, you deal with that in your teenage years, young adult years, and then I'm over here like 30 still getting heartbroken. And I've only been in the game realistically for 5 years, and then for real 4. So like so this is stuff like, if I was 19 right now, this would be perfect, right? Because by 30 I would be like da 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 da, right? Because now you're aware, you know what I mean? You've been through it a few times, you're starting to pick up on, and then you realize what you need to start doing and self-reflecting. At least that's what I've been doing. And now I'm just like, whoa, take a step back, honey, because this is whack as fuck. I'm wasting so much energy. Like, my focus is like way too involved in something that's just like not like, meanwhile when I focus on, and this is like, and my granny has always said this to me, whatever you put your mind to, you'll get it done. And I would just get, like, she would say that, and then I used to get, like, agitated when she would say that, because that was basically her little slide way of being like, you know, if you would stop being in La La Land, which is another thing that she always would say, she says to me. And I'm just like, you're right. Anything you put your mind on, you'll get to it. Cause like literally I've always been that way. Like once I'm focused on something, that's what I want. And then I realize like sometimes that works and sometimes it doesn't. And like, but when it works, I want it to work on things that make sense, if that makes sense, right? Like when I was focused and determined on getting my education, that's all I cared about was my education, my degrees, my certifications. Like once I'm like locked in, it's just like, so then I realized through therapy and counseling and then like just being older and maturing, like, oh, you need to make your special interests into logical special interests. And that's what it was all about. Right? Because like when you make logic ones, it's like you see how you were able to like study for a moment of time and then like instantly pass for that certification. But this entire time you were in La La Land, so you wasn't focused, and then you didn't really focus on that, so that wasn't your priority. You see what I'm saying? And I'm like, oh man, so yeah, I can't do dating for the rest of the summer, if not rest of the year. I got some things that I need to focus on that are a lot more important to me. I'm just gonna be real. Romantic love, it may not be for me, and that's okay, because just looking at what I keep putting myself into, I'm not ready for romantic love. It's not meant for me right now, and I can say I'm not ready for it because that's a lot. So because I need to focus on myself, being real. I got some things I need to do for me. So, another thing is I'm happier, and this is me, I still have to heal, I know. But for real, I'm happier when I'm not focused on romantic love. And it's like really weird. Because like I feel like as an individual in myself, I'm happier. And it's not that I don't want love or I don't want romantic love, because obviously I do, but I'm not good at it. It doesn't work out for me. And then after a while, I just get really like, I notice when I get in these situations, I get really like, my depression becomes worse. And it's just like, what the fuck? So I need to look at myself because I'm the common denominator. So what I'm gonna be doing is focusing on myself, and I'm gonna be honest, I'm looking into some shit that I didn't think I would look into because I'm tired of student loans. But I might get a second master's. I don't know. If I can get it for free, I'm gonna try to get it for free. That's gonna be my goal. Or take classes, like 1 or 2 classes at a time, and I pay out of pocket. Because I do kind of want to go back to school for a few things. Like, ultimately, I do want my PhD. Like, it is what it is. You know what I mean? I've gone this far. It's like, and it's weird because I stopped going in 2017 because I was just like after my master's, I was like, this is the second video.